Let's go! Hey, let's go. Welcome to Seth's Smorgasbord of Sports, coming to you from the Fan Zone here at 51 West Studios. I got the Bleacher Shark back here with me today, and we're going to talk about potential Super Bowl matchups because everybody loves to talk about that, right?
Absolutely.
It's good to have you back.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got potential Super Bowl matchups here, man, and God, there's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of really interesting games that could happen in Miami for Super Bowl 54 this year. You know, we're Ravens fans. You know, if you watch the show, I'm a Ravens fan, obviously. You got the Ravens, but Mark here is a huge Ravens fan, man.
Like slightly partial.
Yeah, he's insane about the Ravens. And, you know, we want to see the Ravens get there. So, like, there would be a lot of potential matchups for the Ravens. But obviously, there's other contenders in the AFC. You can't just pencil the Ravens in. You got the Patriots, the Texans, and the Chiefs. Like, we're only going to talk about the real contenders in this video. Like, we're not going to talk about teams. Like, the Bills have a good record, but are they going to get to Super Bowl? No. And anybody, like, yeah, exactly. Anybody, like, less than that, they're not even going to get brought up. So we have those four teams in the AFC that I just mentioned. But the NFC, in my opinion, you got the Saints, Packers, 49ers, Seahawks, Cowboys, Vikings, and, like, a fringe on the Rams. They might not even make the playoffs, but the NFC stacked to the teeth. So, like, you think I'm missing anybody so far?
No, I really don't. No, I think that's about the gist of it.
Right. Well, I think those are the teams that we have. So, like, in your opinion, so, like, we're going to go, like, without the Ravens first. So, like, what Super Bowl, if the Ravens aren't in there and you're an unbiased NFL fan, what would you want to see? What matchup?
As far as just, if you went with the, say, the great franchise aspect of it, you could say Green Bay versus New England because, I mean, Green Bay is a super historic franchise, and New England is just historically great.
Yeah, their history.
That's a history
unmatched
type of matchup.
And plus Brady versus Rodgers would just be
unbelievable. Oh yeah, absolutely. That puts them both, you know, on a hot seat, and let's see what you got.
It would be unreal. I mean, people have been wanting to see those two guys play in the Super Bowl for a long time in the media, in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's.
If it finally happened, it would be pretty cool to watch, in my opinion. Even like just as a football fan. You know?
Yeah.
But I hate the Patriots, and I don't want to see
them. Yeah, agreed. In the same vein, though, while I'm on them, we'll get the hell away from them just as soon as possible. It'd be cool to see Breeze versus Brady, too.
That would also be awesome.
I mean, that's two serious quarterbacks.
Yeah, that would be a great Super Bowl.
Doing it out, but...
I mean, you had Breeze Manning, and then if you had a Breeze Brady, like, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
You know? Especially for Drew Brees, in my opinion. But, and, you know...
Yeah, I'd love to see that guy walk off with all the accolades that he deserves. I mean,
absolutely.
He's a tough little cat.
I mean,
I dig him.
Oh, I dig him too. Drew Brees is amazing. He's a great quarterback. But there's I saw him throw his 500 touchdown pass.
Nice.
Yeah, but
nice.
Yeah, that's a fun fact. But anyway, you know, there's a couple other matchups for the Patriots that I think would be good. There's two more teams that really stand out to me, and one is like probably the one that stands out the most in my opinion is the 49ers. Just because Tom Brady grew up a 49ers fan. He grew up right outside San Francisco, went to games as a kid. Big Joe Montana fan growing up. And then you got Jimmy G, who was Tom Brady's understudy.
Absolutely.
Has 2 Patriot rings. Like, that would be an insane matchup in the Super Bowl, just like storyline-wise.
Yes, and, agreed. That was definitely cool.
What if Jimmy G slayed the Giant and beat Belichick and Brady? And
he'd be one of my favorite players for the rest of my life.
But, you know, if Belichick made the mistake of trading Garoppolo, like that whole conversation would be going on. It would be a great storyline.
It absolutely would. I agree with you 100% on that one, man. I mean, I didn't see that one coming, but that's a great take on it.
Yeah, it'd be a really fun matchup. And the last one on New England, in my opinion, would be a rematch versus Seattle, just because of the way that one ended. And Seattle's pumped this year. I mean, they're a good team. Russell Wilson's playing at an MVP level. They're a good team. I don't think they're going to go to the Super Bowl, but if they did, the matchup that would be best for them, in my opinion, is the Patriots. Because Russell Wilson's playing at an insane level this year. He's only thrown 1 interception to Marcus Peters. And he's been looking amazing every week. He's just throwing the lights out. And to get a chance to knock off Brady after what happened the last time with the whole Malcolm Butler thing, I think that would be a good rematch. But
it would be vindication.
I think we're a couple years past late on that, though, because I don't think Seattle is going to get through this loaded NFC. But if they did, that would be their best matchup, in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
Now, let's get away from the Patriots, because we don't want them to make the Super Bowl for the 10 trillionth time.
Nobody's rooting for that shit.
No. So, but if they did, that would probably be the best matchups. But, let's slide down to the Texans. That's a team that's never been to the Super Bowl. A city that's never been, because the Oilers,
Agreed.
with Warren Moon. And they didn't get to the Super Bowl then. But Deshaun Watson, Nuke Hopkins, they're playing on a really high level this year. They could shock some people and get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
They definitely could. They're electric. And
well, they might shock us this week. I surely hope not.
I hope not either. But they're without J.J. Watt.
They have the skills. Yeah,
They
are man down in that aspect.
They are. But they're a good team.
You can't take it away from them. There's guys. There's a reason they've been consistent in the last couple of years being in that spot.
And I think they're a team that's probably going to make the Super Bowl in like 2 or 3 years, maybe next year even. But
just one or two pieces away, pretty much. Yeah.
Right. And I don't know if this is the year yet, but if they did get there, in your opinion, who do you think would be the best matchup for them?
For the Texans?
For the Texans. They've never been to the Super Bowl. Got all these contenders in the NFC. What game stands out to you?
Their style of play, I'd probably go with like Minnesota or the Rams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More of a defensive type of.
You have a game like last year that was like 13-3 type of thing.
I don't know. We're Baltimore fans. I like defense.
Yeah, I like defense too. But in the vein of Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson, I'd like to see an offensive matchup where Deshaun and Nuke could show off.
Yeah, that's just a little new to me there now. You know? I've never been so comfortable watching a Ravens game in my entire life as I have been this year.
But I'm sure that's how Texans fans feel with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, absolutely.
Him and DeAndre. But I think Houston
coming
playing
back
New
from
Orleans.
what's his name, Savage or something? Fred Savage, the guy.
Oh, Tom Savage, Fred Savage,
or something like that.
right. But right. That when you go from that to Deshaun Watson, it's like, oh my god,
it's a little step.
And
DeAndre Hopkins was around the same time too.
Yeah, he had to go through so many bad quarterbacks.
That didn't hurt.
If he got to appear in a Super Bowl, like he deserves that, going through all the horrible quarterback play he had to deal with. And if they got to match up versus the Saints, it would be the Gulf of Mexico Super Bowl.
Oh, that would be neat.
And it would be two electric offenses,
great
and two
defense, great
right?
offense. Yeah,
absolutely. You don't know if it would be a low-scoring game or a high-scoring game. Like that would be a really cool matchup, I think.
Yeah,
and it would be young versus old, and Deshaun versus Drew Brees.
Agreed.
And I think that would be an awesome matchup. Also, I mean, just looking through these teams, honestly, like you can say the Cowboys aren't really a contender. You can say that they're not.
I could say that
true
without a
Super
doubt
Bowl
in my mind.
contender.
Yeah.
But
you know,
could say that if
sometimes.
they got hot, they could slide in there. And I mean, look, the
agreed.
NFC's too tough, in my opinion, for Dallas to get in. But they've looked amazing at points in the season, but they've also lost to the Jets. So, like, I don't know.
Agreed.
But if they got to the Super Bowl and played the Texans, that'd be pretty hype.
Yeah.
Because, like, that'd be the other matchup that I see for the Texans that really stands out in my mind.
Yeah. I'm still rooting for the rematch, though, with the Rams and the Saints, though.
Oh, yeah, that would be
just
insane.
because that was a robbery at the end of the year last year.
Right.
Not for the Super Bowl, obviously, for the division.
For the NFC conference title.
But,
right. But, that was
still
a
for
robbery. And I would love to see Drew Brees get to the Super Bowl because he's got, like, the Minnesota Miracle game was heart-wrenching. And then he gets to the NFC title game last year and gets it stolen from him by the referees. But the Rams might not even make the playoffs this year. Like, if they get in, they might be as a sixth-seeded third-place team. Because the 49ers and the Seahawks are both really good teams, and they have better records than the Rams at this point. The Rams would really have to turn it on here. But, if the Rams got to the Super Bowl, like, we're talking about the Rams.
That would be like running the gauntlet.
It would be crazy.
This point,
And if they got back at this point with the struggles they've dealt with early in the season, Sean McVay's kind of feeling like right now,
Oh, yeah.
And they got Jalen Ramsey. If they somehow propelled themselves back to the Super Bowl, I'd love to see them play the Chiefs. Just to get a rematch of that game last year.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be insane to see Mahomes versus that offense that, they were great last year. They've, like, sputtered a bit this year. But Cooper Kupp, he's healthy right now. And you got him, and you have Brandon Cooks and Robert Woods and Todd Gurley. And, oh, my God, the potential there. If they turn it on. And they're playing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, like, that would be insane, man. The speed in that game with Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins on the Kansas City side. Like,
Lord, yeah.
It could be a 54-51 in the Super Bowl. Like, that was the score of the game.
It'd be a track meet.
It would. Like, there'd be a lot. There could be 40-something to 40. Like, you don't know, man. Like, that would be a
Never
crazy
can tell
game.
about these things.
That would be a crazy game.
That would be cool.
The Chiefs have played in the Super Bowl twice ever. And they played Super Bowl I versus the Packers and Super Bowl IV versus the Vikings. And both those teams are contenders this year. And it would be cool to see the Chiefs match up against them because those were 50 years ago.
Yeah.
And to see, and like, this is Super Bowl 54, and they played the Vikings in Super Bowl 4, like a Chiefs-Vikings Super Bowl.
Agreed. That would be cool.
That would be cool,
That would
like
be
the
very
50-year
cool.
anniversary.
Yep.
You know, maybe the Vikings get their first one ever. Maybe
Cool
the Chiefs,
historical matchups.
right?
Agreed.
Maybe the Chiefs get their second win ever, 50 years apart against the same team. Like that would be
That would be nuts.
That would be nuts.
That's totally cool.
But you know, those are the AFC teams. Now let's talk about the Ravens because I've been dying to talk about the Ravens in this video.
Me too.
We're Super Bowl contenders for sure.
Absolutely.
Like Lamar Jackson.
Somebody's got to stop us, and I don't know who it's going to be.
Me either. You know, the offense has just been. Greg Roman has that offense running at full capacity with Mark Ingram, Gus the Bus. I mean, obviously Lamar Jackson controlling the offense and everything, but the run game has been insane. But then you have the tight ends, that three-headed monster.
Freaking Mark Andrews is
Right.
unfriggin' believable.
I love Mark Andrews. And I gotta give credit to the other guys, man. Hayden Hurst and Nick Boyle. They've done their
Shout out to
jobs.
Patrick Ricard,
Yeah,
too.
right. Like that's
Man,
the first person I've heard
can't
say
go
that this
unnoticed.
Right.
Can't go unnoticed. Plays both sides of the ball.
Right. Plays both sides of the ball. He's throwing blocks,
And
down,
a
catching
beast.
passes. He's running the ball. Like he truly is a Swiss Army knife, man.
Yes, man. He's
awesome.
that's one bad white boy in a purple package.
Right. But man, the Ravens, if they got to the Super Bowl for the third time ever, you know, they played the Giants and 49ers in the first two. Who would you want to see them play at number 3?
I'm partial to New Orleans. I just love the talent. I love the team, really, to be honest with you. I probably, if I was going to pick somebody else to root for, like when we didn't have a team,
Right.
I would pay attention to the Redskins.
Screw you, Indianapolis.
But
As a Ravens fan, another matchup I'd love to see is the Ravens-Packers. Like, I'd love to see that matchup. The Giants and 49ers are both prestigious franchises, and they get a third notch on the belt against the
agreed.
prestigious
I'd rather
franchise.
with somebody other than the 49ers. We already beat them.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So,
And,
yeah,
like-
let's get the next notch, like you're saying,
right.
you know?
And it would be cool to get 2 on a team, but come on, you only get to the Super Bowl once in a while, you know? You don't go
Right.
every
I
season.
mean,
You want to see
shoot,
them
those
play different
teams
teams.
been around a hell of a lot longer than us, and only got 6, you know?
Right.
I mean, how long are you going to take to go through the whole league?
Right,
Let's
Dallas-
just get all the ones we can.
Right. Dallas and Pittsburgh, they played each other 3 times and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to see that happen, like, throughout history as a Ravens fan. If we get... But this is getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're about to hit the stretch run here, and we're going to be able to look back on this and see, you know, which of these matchups happen, because I guarantee you one of these does.
Absolutely.
You know, I
Something's going. Hey, like I said, 6 weeks or 5 weeks to let it all shake down.
Right.
You know?
Right.
There'll be a little bit of changing going on, but it ain't going to be too much at this point.
No, I think whatever, it's like one of these teams that are these 2 teams that we just mentioned matching up against each other, one of those will potentially happen, you know. I
Yeah.
think we just said the Super Bowl, what we were just talking about. It's just a matter of which one to
Yep.
pick it out.
Yep, we
But,
covered a, say a half dozen. I don't know if it was a half dozen, but one of them's going to
Something
be
like
the
that.
deal.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
completely agree with you. And honestly, I think it's Baltimore and New England, and I think it's New Orleans, Green Bay, and San Francisco. I think I think you can narrow it down to 5 teams. And you know, any of the matchups that
Yeah.
we talked about with them is what I
That's
bet on.
fair.
But
The only thing that worries me about that is us playing New England again. Beating them twice in 1 year is a hard thing to do.
we did it in 2012. We can do it in
I ain't
2019,
saying we
baby.
can't.
We can do it.
Nobody
Like-
I'd rather kick ass on.
No, I mean I'd do it. We'll do it at Gillette. We'll do it in M&T. We'll do it wherever.
Say when.
But you know, I always appreciate when you
Can't
come on the
wait.
show, man. Can't
Yeah,
freaking
man.
wait.
Likewise. I
Um,
always appreciate to be here.
The playoffs coming up soon. Can't freaking wait. But you know, thank you for watching this video. Please like it, comment, subscribe. Share it with your friends if you're already subscribed. You know, all the subscribers that we have are awesome, but we pulled up on 100. We're gonna keep chugging. We're gonna keep growing, and we need your help. So share it with your friends and keep liking and commenting so we can get out the word. Peace out. Thanks again.